Hello everybody and welcome to Elite Dangerous and another guide of what you can do in this game. Today we are looking at mining. It is an exciting prospect and of course there's always a few things you need to know before you go ahead and do it. So I'll show you what those few things are. So for mining there's quite a few things that you need to know. You need to know the mechanics of it and you need to know what kind of ships are good for it and what ships aren't. So we're just going to do what you really need to start off mining. So of course, really any ship is kind of good for, is pretty much good for mining. But I'd really recommend the Cobra Mark III. It is pretty much a good all-round ship for beginners. I mean, I'm still in mine. I'm just waiting to get enough money to get a bigger ship. But Cobra Mark III is pretty much good for everything. So what you need to start out mining, you need to obviously be in a port which has outfitting. You need to have at least 2 medium or smaller hard points, and you're probably going to want a utility mount as well. So for let's just switch this missile rack out. So for this you're going to obviously want a mining laser. Now you can get mining lasers depending on your hard points. So this is a small hard point. So 2 small hard points will do the same job as one medium hard point, and 2 medium hard points will do the same job as 1 large hard point mining laser. Bit tough to get your head around it, but you'll understand it once we get to it. So we're just going to use 1 little mining laser. It's a lot of money, but there we go. I'll get some money back anyway. But we're not going to be fighting, so it's fine. So we're going to get that mining laser. That should already be hotkeyed to my missile button. So you're going to obviously want your mining laser. There we go. We'll not switch the shield booster. We'll get something instead of the chaff launcher. Now, is there anything in here that we need? No, it's not in here, it's in the internal bit. So in the internal bit, just tap on that bit, and then let's switch out, I don't know, switch out my frame shift instructor. I haven't used that in a while. So, you're going to want a refinery. So, because you can't use your mining laser unless you've got a refinery. So, here are the refineries here. Here's the cheapest one. Now, when you're looking at refineries, you want to see how many refinery bins there are. So, the first one, it's got 1 bin. You don't really want that, not at all. Second one, it's got 2 bins. You may want that, you may not. But the one I'd suggest getting is the one with 3 bins. It's the cheapest one for 3 bins. It's 37,800 credits. So we're going to get that. Yeah, I can get another frame shift instructor anytime. So now that we've got them 2 things, you pretty much are set for mining. But there's a few other things you may want to consider. We'll just switch out these things. So one thing you may want is a collector limpet controller. So what these do, they're handy little buggers, these guys are. They collect the asteroid chunks that fall off the asteroids when you mine them. Very, very useful. So this one will be good. It does pretty much, I mean, there's lifetimes and stuff. They kind of differ depending on the price that you're willing to pay. And also the ranges do as well. So the medium one is probably this one, to be honest. The just under 5 grand one. So we're going to get that one. Get out of the way. And then we're set for mining. You purchase a module that needs to be in a fire group. You can set the fire group to the right hand cockpit. Yes, so we're going to do that right now. So one of the fire groups. It's the collector limpet controller. Right, so I've got 2 different fire groups at the minute. This is my weapon fire group, and then this is my, well, frame shifting group. So let's make another fire group. Let's take that one out. And we'll make that... Actually, we'll make that number 2 and make that number 1. So that's mining laser set to my left mouse button, and that one's set to my right mouse button. So, like I said, I need to explain the refineries. So the refineries, they have different bins, 3 bins. So when you go out mining, which we're going to do right now, you're gonna, obviously you're gonna shoot the chunk of asteroid, and then those chunks are going to come off. When you collect those chunks, the chunks are going to have certain percentage of ores and refined materials in them. So when you collect it, it puts each different material into a separate bin. So let's say, for example, one of them's got palladium in them, the other one's got uranite in them, if that's how you pronounce it correct, and the other one's got, I don't know, let's say, for example, iron. It doesn't actually exist in this game, I don't think, but let's just say that just for heaven's sake. So those 3 things will get put into separate bins, and you need to make 100% of them before you can even have 1 ton of that good. So as we go to the asteroid belt, which we're going to mine, which is going to be Let's see which one we want to go to. Let's go to this one. It's not an intense one, so or anything, so we'll be fine. And we'll get over there straight away, and you'll see exactly what I mean when we get there. So we're just about to enter the resource extraction site. You don't have to go to just the resource extraction site. I mean, you can go to the low intensity ones, the high intensity ones, and the hazardous ones. I think depending on which one you go to depends on the more likely occurrence of rare materials like platinum, gold, and such like that. Can't be too sure. But right, so there's a fuck ton of asteroids to mine. So let's have a go at one. Go for any random one. We don't have to go straight to the ones in the middle over there, which we can see. Nice planet that is as well. Alright, so we're just going to pick one out, mine it, let's get our hard points out, let's get to the right fire group, there we go. And let's also see how these collectors work as well. So, that looks like a nice big one there, let's go for that one. Now there is other things you can get as well for helping out with mining. You can get, like obviously you could get multiple limpet collectors. You can even get devices that can scan the asteroids themselves to see what's in them before you even mine them. But to be honest, when you mine them, you just give them a quick little so there we go, there's our laser. And there's the limpet drone. And remember not to be too fast in this place as well. That's a big problem that a lot of miners have. They tend to crash into them. So here we go. Let's see what we get out of this. So there goes one. What's that little chunk there for us? Oh, okay. So it's rutile and boctite.
Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch.
Oh, gotta deploy the cargo hatch as well. There we go. So that's a good little thing. The little limpet's doing his job, and we're just collecting all of these. So while we're doing that, we're just gonna keep on mining. He's gonna get all the stuff for us. There he goes. Woo! Oh, these are so good, these little things. I very much advise you get them. Just going to put it in our cargo scoop. And the processed materials are going to come out. I'm just going to give them a little bit of time because obviously there's two things out there. Can't do them all at once. So, like I said, the bins. Here are the bins. So we've got 33% rutile, 30% bauxite, and 3% lepidolite. God, what a tongue twister that is. So one ton of them will get made every time you get 100%. So let's keep mining, and we shall see what happens. There he goes again. Woo! Oh my god, look at him go. He's such a trooper, this dude. Hey, there he goes. It's so fun. So with mining as well, there is also dangers. You can get attacked by pirates, especially if you're going to hazardous places. But the rewards are great if you find a great system to mine in. Yeah, again, I'm in the naughty system again. And there's all kinds of mining opportunities here as well. I advise this is a great mining place as well. Other things about mining, I've added up what I think is the best mining outfit, to be honest, on a low budget. This is like the lowest budget for the best kind of outfit. You're only going to need a small loan of about 600k, which, to be honest, if you do a few smuggling runs and stuff like that, say, there we go, bauxite refine. So if you do a few smuggling runs and trading, you'll make that in no time, pretty much. I think I made my first mill in like probably about 5 hours by doing just pure trading runs and smuggling. So once you got that, you got to buy, of course, the Cobra Mark III, which is the ship that I want to use. You've got to buy a mining laser, of course. 2 of them would be good on the medium hard point. You want a cargo upgrades, which can be upwards of about 35k to make it the max that you can get. Collector limpets, as you've just seen, were only like 5k. And a refinery as well for the best one is about 14k. So the main thing is the ship, but, you know, you'll get there eventually. So we've also got some bauxite to get as well. I mean, we can just refine that, and then that'll go in there. So let's keep mining. This is fun, this is. Look at this little limpet dude. So we're just gonna you know, skip ahead to when all of my limpets and all my cargo hold is full. And when that's full, you can see the rewards of how much money you can get. And even if you find a great asteroid with like the likes of gold or platinum or palladium in them, they are the big money targets. They are the big money targets that you want to get. So, you know, prospecting is a great thing. So, you know, get a prospecting limpet thing, get a collector limpet, get a decent mining laser, get a decent ship with a large cargo hold, and you're set. That's pretty much all you need to know about mining, really. I mean, there is a few personal things you need to know about mining as well. You need to know that... I think this asteroid is empty, so I'm going to move on. You need to know that mining needs patience. I mean, if you've done mining in other RPG games and stuff like that, you know that mining takes a long time to do to get your level up for it and stuff like that. But, you know, some people find it quite relaxing doing mining. So, if you're wanting a bit of relaxing time in Elite, go to one of these resource extraction sites and do some mining. The reward's pretty good. You see a little limpet dude collecting your ammo and stuff. Oh, look at him go. Oh god, I thought he was going to crash into me there. Then just stay here. Do whatever you like. What's he collected now? Oh, Indiana. Innite. Gallite. I say we're going to get rid of that. Get rid of that one. Because the Innite is pretty damn good. He's got some coltan as well. Nice. So yeah, like I said, we're just going to cut to when I'm finished and we'll see what the rewards are. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so now that I've run out of collector limpets and, well, I've got a pretty nice haul, I think I've got from that. I've got 3 indite, 3 rutile, 4 bauxite, 1 uranite, which is basically just uranium, I think. 2 gallite, 2 cobalt, and 2 coltan, which I think is a pretty decent haul for a starter out. And we didn't run into any trouble whatsoever as well, which is amazing. So we're going to get out of here and go back to the spaceport we started in. So when you're trading off your goods, you want to make sure that they're not a mining vessel, like a mining starport themselves, otherwise they won't buy it from you. You've got to find like civilian esque starports. So like Weber Gateway that we're going to, that definitely isn't a mining like place. It needs minerals instead of it doesn't mine them itself, if you know what I mean. So we're going to head back there now and we're going to see what we're going to get for our materials and see just how lucrative mining is and show you off to it. There we go. May as well enter the Hannah. Let's go on the starport services. Let's get the commodities market open. Now whatever cargo you have, it'll tell you in here, so we're just going to head on down. There we go. So cobalt, got a low demand, but the 2 that we've got is worth just under 1,200. And we've got a load of these ones. So bauxite, it's quite the weakest one. Got 4 for 700. Coltan, that's a good one. Just over 3 grand there. Gallite, just over 4 grand. Indite, wow, that's quite a bit. And then we got rutile. And we got uranite with just 1. So there we go. We've probably made from that little run just over probably about 15k or so, which isn't too bad considering that it was just a resource extraction site. It wasn't any of the high-end stuff like gold or indium or palladium or platinum or painite. Where's painite? Yeah, painite is the one to get. Just pure gemstones in the galaxy. Right, so that's mining in a nutshell, really. Get a decent load out, get yourself to one of those resource extraction sites, or the hazardous ones, depending how daring you are, and just have fun and mine. Remember to get those collector limpets, because they are very, very useful. They are. I can't believe I've never used them before, but they're very useful. And yeah, if you need any more guides, just let me know. Give me a little question down in the comments below, and check out the channel, the It's Kazi channel, for more guides on Elite Dangerous. And remember to subscribe, like, and comment on the video below. So, until next time, I'll see you again. Bye!